So today we are looking at some conditions that are going to be changing from here on out, essentially. It was beautiful out there today, and it's still pretty nice this evening. Looking outside, nice and quiet. We've got a lot of clear conditions being reported. We're at 67 in Fargo and in Grand Forks, 66 in Fergus Falls. Bemidji's at 61, cooling down a little bit there, but again, all of us in the 60s right now, and we'll continue to be on the milder side here for tonight, thanks to that south or southeasterly wind. You can see wind speeds are still up there. We're at 18 miles per hour in Oaks, and we'll likely keep these around overnight. In fact, we may watch those winds increase as those changes start to happen in advance of our next round of active weather. Now, things are looking pretty good for us. There are a couple of spotty areas where we have a few showers rolling through, a couple of clouds with them too, but overall things are pretty quiet as we're beginning our overnight hours tonight, or moving into the late night hours. Now, that may be changing for some areas. Now, you can see in South Dakota, southern Minnesota, we've got some storms that have popped there, and that will be the area of focus for some severe weather here for this evening and overnight tonight too, but some of that could extend far enough north that it affects some of our viewers in the southeast, in parts of Lakes Country. So we're talking Wadena, Otter Tail County, the Grant and Traverse County areas, and even down into Roberts County, included in a marginal risk, meaning 1 or 2, and that's about it. But still, it may be that one area that hits, or maybe that one storm that hits you where you happen to be. So we want to make sure you're weather aware here with the potential for some hail and wind. So here's a look at how things will pan out overnight tonight. Again, we're looking at relatively quiet conditions, but watch as we head into the past midnight time frame. We're starting to see 1 or 2 storms pop near us, but perhaps not necessarily impacting us at that point. But watch as we head into the 2 o'clock hour. As this warmer air, as this warm front lifts in, we're looking at some conditions that are going to be maybe getting a little more bumpy for a place like Parker's Prairie, where you can't see it's hiding behind that 62, that temperature for Alexandria, but there is a little cell there that this particular model is indicating. Again, I said 1 or 2, and that may definitely be what happens, but still it could wake you up. The rest of us just fine overnight. Things are going to be pretty quiet. It'll get windy though. By 6 a.m. we're looking at gusts into the 20s, and the potential for a few of these showers to linger in the eastern viewing area initially. That moves on, and most of the morning looks pretty good. So if you want to hang on to some nice weather from today for tomorrow, the morning hours is your time. As we head into the afternoon, we're looking at some conditions that are going to be getting windier and windier. We're talking some gusts to 40 plus miles per hour out of the northwest, because a cold front's going to be blasting through, bringing about some change. So our high temperature may happen midday rather than at the nighttime hours, or rather in the late afternoon and evening hours. Now here's a look at your 7-day planner. Once that cold front moves through, check out Monday. Labor Day itself going to feel like fall. We're talking highs in the 50s. Morning lows Tuesday and Wednesday 30s, and especially Wednesday morning, concerns about a little bit of frost potentially for the valley.
If you're mentioning frost, as long as you're not mentioning SNOW, I'm okay with that for now. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Not yet.